Hello, my darling bees. I don't know what to call you because I just found out that there's another mukbanger out there named Honey Eats that calls her followers honeybees. So I think I'm going to have to scrap that. I've tried to message her and let her know how I spell mine. Mine is Hunnny, as in take a bit of a go at honey, as in how are you, darling, you know, and B because it's the first letter of my name. And I can already, because I was a graphic designer, doing graphic design, I can envision the logo and all that sort of stuff. It's just drawing it up and trying to come up with the concept, and but that all depends on her response and whether I'll get copyrighted or what happens. But right now I'll just call you my darlings. I don't know. It's hard to know what to call you guys because, you know, my B squad. I don't know. I do love you guys. And I wanted to let you know I didn't feel like dinner. I've had a really highly stressful day. Got an email back from Facebook, and as a result of my husband reporting my account hacked, after I proved that I was the account holder, they thought I was the fraudulent person, and they've deactivated or they've done something to both my Facebook accounts. So now I can't log into either one of them because they think I've hacked them. So I've had to send them a photo of myself with my ID, and hopefully I can retrieve my account, because without it, my Facebook is tied up with nearly everything. My apps, my family in Colombia, my other ones aren't. I'm kind of freaking out because, you know, all my treasured photos are in there. A lot of them got destroyed in our last property in the shed. They got wet and moldy, so I had to throw them away in the originals. So a lot of my photography on my Facebook there's a possibility that it's gone, but I'm hoping that I can contact the team and actually get them to retrieve my photos and my stories or stuff like that, because I did a diary of my pregnancy and the story behind that, and that could make a nice book. Yeah, so it's been a bit of a stressful day. Still haven't slept. It's 9:37 p.m. Friday, October 18th, and this has been happening since about 12 o'clock last night. I reported it at 2:30, rang the bank, cancelled my bank card, all that sort of stuff. The stress is I've only got a couple of days, because on the 2nd of November I've got my 20-year high school reunion that I've bought tickets for yesterday, and I'm supposed to be going there, but I rang my mum today, my mum in Australia, and she said she's not sure she's even going to be in Australia to look after the kids for the night, or whether we can stay on the property because they've got 2 houses adjoining. So the plan was to only go for about 4 days, 4 nights, stay 1 night out with my high school reunion friends. There's about 50 of us going that I haven't seen in 20 years. Obviously physically I've changed a lot, both physically and mobility wise. Well, that is physical, and appearance, but I can honestly say I'm quite excited. The only sad thing is that I'm missing my other private high school 20-year reunion, which is tomorrow, and I'm really bummed because I had to choose one, and so I chose the one that I went the longest to school with, and that was from year 7 and 8, and then 9 and 10 I went to the all-girls school, boarding school, and then I went back to my other school, private school. So yeah, so that's where I'm going to go back. But tonight, like I said, I didn't feel like eating dinner, and I've had these for about 2 months. It's a dairy-free Ben and Jerry's. Not an advertisement, guys. I'm just showing you what I'm eating for calories. And my snacks that I started today is sunflower seeds. So, ow, just hit my tooth. This one's got it's like caramel. It's been over frozen a bit, I think. Freezer's a bit cold. Oh, I've been letting it sit, but it's got chocolate, cookie, coconut with fudge chunks, walnuts, swirls of graham cracker, and caramel. I'm starting to speak American. It's really nice, but very sweet. Still got another full one in the freezer because my husband thought I'd finish this one, but it's taking me a long time to eat it. My kids got sick of it because I only like really one. There's another dairy-free company that does a really good caramel ice cream, but they're so expensive. It's not probably half the price of this one though. These are $15. For those of you guys out there in the US and everywhere else around the world, you know, Australia is stunningly beautiful, but my goodness, it's expensive. And yeah, to go to my reunion, for example, for my husband it was $60 for the ticket, and that just includes canapes, which he'll eat my load and he's easily. And I think one drink, alcohol beverage. And then mine, because I'm an ex-student, was $35. So that's not too bad. But altogether it's $95. And then my Facebook got hacked. Oh dear, so I cannot even contact my old high school friends because my messenger's disabled, my Facebook accounts are disabled, and I don't have any way of contacting them. They might be in my contacts. I might be able to email. I'll have to go through that. But I'm still trying to figure it out. I've been Googling a lot, try to be a little bit tech savvy. I'm trying to find a program where I can learn to edit and teach myself all that sort of stuff so I can start doing more what I envision with this channel. And but still no promises because, guys, like I said, I'm not technically savvy. Like, I didn't even know how to press like on a live feed until I keep saying his name a lot. I'm sorry, BGA. But he's teaching me a lot, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know how to press like on a live feed. So he's taught me how to do that. He's teaching about how it works and the views and stuff like that. And you know, I'm just trying to get content out there every day so that I'm hoping that this channel goes somewhere. In order for me to be able to provide for my family the only way I can, because I'm not mobile. And yeah, this is just another avenue that I'm trying out to see how I can go and see where it goes from here. So it's a slow start, but I think I'm up to 13 subs right now, and that's pretty darn cool in 2 months. I mean, it's not jumping mountains, but for me it's inspiring to see that there's people interested to hear what I have to say. Look at that caramel. It looks like I've eaten heaps, but excuse me. I might put some of this in there, see how it's like. Bit of an experiment, guys. Some protein. Good fats. Wow. It was really good. Highly recommend sunflower seeds with your dairy-free ice cream. It's got a nice crunch. Go me. I'm intrigued to know, guys. Do you talk to yourself on camera? Do you find, well, essentially you are talking to yourself because you're filming and then you're uploading. But do you find yourself talking like me to yourself, encouraging yourself to eat? Pushing yourself along, being your own little cheerleader. It's just part of my character. Sorry, I keep covering my face. And yeah, so I hope you don't mind that side of me. I'm a bit of a jokester, a bit of a smart ass. And like I've said before, I think I see myself in the reflection, and I see myself as an Aussie. So to see myself and I look Hispanic, it's quite bizarre to me because that identity difference that I have in my head to what I look like and what I sound like. Some people say I sound like slightly Spanish. Some people say I've been called Aboriginal. I've been called Torres Strait Islander. I've even been called Fijian at one stage when I came back from Lord Howe Island, which is a small island off northwestern Sydney. And I came back really tanned, and I was yeah. But yeah, I've been confused for many things, and a lot of my husband's friends think that I'm American, but I do have a lot of family in America. My adopted dad's American Australian. He's in the US right now. My grandparents, his parents, are in Kansas City. I've got my cousin in Michigan. I've got cousin in Fargo, 2 cousins in Fargo, and an auntie, another one in, I'm not sure where she's moved now actually. She was in Seattle. She might be in Detroit. I'm not sure. Anyway, I miss them so much. I'd love to fly and go see them, and just got to keep working on strengthening my back and getting a little bit of cushioning on my buttocks so that I can cover that bone sticking out so I can actually sit without agony. intrigued. What did you guys have for dinner today? Do you get to eat stuff like this? It's funny eating ice cream without guilt because you desperately need calories. Again, not a problem I ever thought I'd be having. Now I understand my friend from high school, Kate, who had so much trouble gaining weight, and she was always so tiny with big boobies like me. Small frame, big boobs. Guys loved it. We both weren't so keen. Puts a lot of pressure on your spine. Okay, let's do the 360 turn. Oh my god. I'd love to try a seafood boil. I can imagine eating one crab leg, a prawn, or jumbo shrimp, tiger prawns, whatever you guys call them in your area. We do, just to get this straight, guys, Australians do not say throw another shrimp on the barbie. We say put another prawn on the barbie. What the F is a shrimp, is what we say. Because shrimp, really? Shrimp is like little things you get in stir-fried rice here. That's what we call shrimp. Not prawns. Prawns are the big, yummy, juicy. Yeah. You get what I mean. If you don't, Google it. Google Australian tiger prawns. They're the best at Christmas. They're so big and juicy and plump. For my kids, because they don't like trying new things, and they like chicken. Everything from the seas, sea chicken. So, mussels. My daughter goes, what is it? Sea chicken. Tuna. It's sea chicken. Yes, Jessica Simpson there, reference. Tastes like chicken. That's it. Too much. Ooh, I'm going to be sugar rush. Put a good dent in that, but too much sugar, guys. And just to put it out there, for those of you who don't watch scientific shows, if you're doing a challenge and you feel you're in danger from chili, don't go for milk. It will make it worse. Have a sip of beer and it will neutralize the burn. It's a proven scientific experiment that was done. I think I watched it here about 2 years ago in a big documentary, and trying to prove what methods actually helped with chili. Because one gentleman was having problems with his heart, they tried all these different things, and he had beer and it saved his life. And so I don't know why it's not a well-known fact around the world that if you do a chili challenge and you don't want to be sick, have a beer handy. Whether it's cheating or not for your challenge, guys, it's not worth ruining your guts. I mean, it's something I'd never be able to do because my stomach is mush. So, I'm so full now. But not to the point where I feel sick, so that's my dessert dinner mukbang, I guess you'd call it, desserty dinner. Get rid of my little table makeup kit. I was trying out my microphone on my other iPad, it's called my other YouTube account. Hence why I got to be my first subscriber. Because I wanted to see what it looked like from the outside. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I was going to log into that if the microphone worked, but it didn't. I think it'll work for a camera, but for some reason it's just not working on the phone. But currently trying to look for apps that can help you edit. It's just understanding the science and the wording. Essentially, English is still my second language, even though it's the only one I speak. It's just, I still have difficulty understanding some of the words because so many Australian words have double meanings. So, yeah, losing my train of thought. I'm so tired, but yet wide awake I actually look pretty good. I don't have the bags, I don't look yellow. Whenever would be a good time to see how good I can do my makeup on. Nah, don't be silly. Yeah, guys, so, I don't know, help me out. Leave some comments and put some little suggestions on what I could call you guys. Because, like I said, my kids came up with honeybees, but that's already taken. Whether the spelling's the same or not, it's still taken. So I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I don't want to copyright anyone. Once I do get a little catchphrase, I'll copyright it so that I don't get in trouble with someone. Anyway, yeah, that'll come later. If this keeps going up and how I hope it to go, I hope to put a lot more time into it. And I'm sorry it's boring for you guys watching me in the Zen position pretty much all the time, but I'm hoping at some stages I'll get to take you to dinner with us. Don't know how that'll work, but yeah, when and if we get takeout, I'll show you guys. I think I'm due to get some ribs soon because I need the meat. I haven't really had proper meat. I had a bit of calamari yesterday, but I had what we call 2-minute noodles, which is your mee goreng. So I want some of those 2 times spicy noodles to try, and some of those other flavors they've got. It sounds so good, but the curry looks disgusting. But I would love, oh my gosh, I would love to try a seafood boil. I've actually never had one. I make absolutely fabulous garlic prawns. And I have my own little recipe that I came up with in a competition at the restaurant I was working at. Whoever came up with the best entree, their entree got put on the menu, and I won that. And then we had the same competition with the dinner, and I won that as well. So to this day, 2 of my recipes are in a restaurant in Newcastle, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, one was coconut prawns, and I did a garlic prawn risotto, so that was pretty good with mushrooms. And I think I garnished it with 3 asparagus, if I remember correctly. It was 2006, it was a while ago, guys. Wow, 13 years ago. Anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you guys. Please leave some comments and I can respond. I don't have much on my plate, so I've got plenty of time to reply. Alright, love you guys.